If a lead goes quiet after showing interest, typically they're going to be talking to somebody within the first couple of days. And you don't want to miss that opportunity or window and have them talk to somebody else. So a lot of times when you think somebody went quiet, it's not that they're not interested anymore. It's somebody else got to them before you. So when you start telling yourself inside your mind, if this person goes quiet, it's most likely they're talking to somebody else. How does somebody else get them over me? So you need to do some homework and research and look in the mirror reflection and say, what could I do to be a little more aggressive, passionate, confident, charming, to get people to answer me first, so people are losing their deals and thinking their clients missing or quiet because of me, because I was there. Things are not always going to be perfect, but you can still make them happen. And that applies to everything. I believe that applies to when I wake up late and I don't have the full 90 minutes to go to the gym. Do I just not go to the gym, or do I take the 30 minutes I do have and go to the gym? Or do I run outside, or do I make something happen? And a lot of times I just try to make something happen anyways, because the majority of the world would take that same exact instance and use it as an excuse or a crutch to not do the thing at all, because the thing is not perfect. Today I was at the gym and I was working out this morning. I had 3 different people come up to me that I don't even know. You know, one of them was an older gentleman. And he's like, hey, I see you all the time on social media. Keep up the good work, man. You inspire me. And he gave me a fist pump. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. And then another person came out to me while I was doing my workout, stopped me in the workout. And he's like, hey, man, I've seen you here a couple of times. Just wanted to tell you that my team played one of your videos in our huddles the other day. I work at this place over here. He's like, keep up the good work. And the third person came up to me, and it was pretty cool. And I wanted to just share that with you guys, because like, not every post on social media gets great engagement. For me, the most part, maybe 1 or 2 get really good engagement, you know, a week. And those 1 or 2 are typically the controversial ones, or the ones that, you know, get people commenting or talking. Might not even be the best ones. Some of them are not even related to what we do, or sales tips. You know, the best sales tips get the lowest engagement sometimes, and the most silly stuff gets the most engagement. But anyways, I don't do it for engagement. On a positive note, it's a reminder to you that if you want to do something, just keep going regardless of what people think of you, because those 3 people that said I inspired them, I didn't know them, and now they know me. And our DM in our inbox right now, we're getting on average 5 to 10 people that want to work with us every single day. Like, it's hard to keep up with. And all of this is the result of staying consistent with building a personal brand for the last 5, 6, 7 years, however long it's been. I've lost count. We've been consistent on bad days, good days, bad weeks, good weeks, and it's kept going. So I wanted to also mention that to you. If you're thinking of starting a personal brand, or you're thinking of building a solid business, stay consistent with it and the results will follow. Just be consistent and get better every single day. A lot of times I talk about doing the rituals and the fundamentals of success. For me, that's calling your new leads, your last 100 leads maybe, your hot leads, your lock leads, doing your blast, checking on your in-process. That's 1 full round of execution. After you do this round, it's kind of impossible to not be overwhelmed and chaotic all day long. So whenever I have somebody that leaves their desk or goes to lunch after they finish their rituals or finish their round, and they come back to their desk and I come back to my desk and my desk is chaotic and their desk is calm, I always say there's something wrong and there's something missing. The reason why it's high stress, high pay is because it's overwhelming. And if it's not overwhelming, that means you're not doing high volume. And if you're not doing high volume, you got to look a little deeper into your business, because you didn't do the things that success requires for long enough to see the success. So I'm talking to somebody right before this call outside here. This individual tells me, man, I need to talk to somebody. You know, the leads are not hitting like they should be hitting. I'm working hard. I'm just not getting anything. And I simply said, look, a lot of times when people join our shop and join this business, I tell them the same thing. I tell them, put your head down for 90 days and do as I say, do as I do, which is put your head down, work hard, do these rituals, follow up with pride, do the rounds of the new hots, locks, blasts every single day, build relationships, be a sharpshooter on skill, on speed, on relevance. Be all over your business for 90 days like you truly want it. Put in the time, put in the effort, put in the hours. Pick your head up after 90 days and you'll have a pipeline and you'll be making money. That's what I tell people. This individual, I believe, has been working hard for maybe the last 3 days. And last week they were 50% here, 50% not. The week before that, they worked hard a couple of days, had a day off. Week before that, it's kind of been up and down for them. And I told this individual, like, the reason why you're not seeing success is because you didn't do the things that success requires for long enough to see the success. And I feel like that's a problem for a lot of people. They're like, you know what? This person is doing all these things, so I'm going to do these same things. Because if he could do it, I could do it. And they do those things for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. They don't find success. They're like, oh, I did those things. They fall back into their old habit. 2 or 3 weeks ago, I had an Instagram video that I put up. I was just doing a random audit on a call clip. And the call clip was horrible, just rushing to the application, not getting to know the person. And I was disheartened by it. And I called them by, we listened to the call. We made a plan to slow down, focus on quality, be methodical, build a relationship. And then you'll have more quality conversations. You'll have more deals coming through, and you won't have to work as hard to get the deals. You see, some people work, they put in this much effort, 500 dials, I'm doing everything I can. When in reality, maybe you only need 150 dials or 200 dials, but better conversations. Maybe instead of sending 5,000 texts, all you need is 1,000 good texts. Right. Maybe instead of leaving 500 voicemails, you need 25 good voicemails to get called. So like a lot of times they focus on effort and they forget about quality. You see, I see people all the time that are walking around talking to people and they got 3 new leads in the last 10 minutes and they don't even know. And it's like those people are clueless because inside of their mind, they're not thinking of it as every single minute I'm not on the phone with this client, somebody else could be on the phone with this client. They're just thinking,
it's a new lead, and when I get to my desk, I'm going to call it, and if God is on my side, I'm going to get this deal, and if not, it wasn't meant to be.
Well, that's not the right way to look at things, right? Because you're just pretty much saying that your whole life is dictated already. And when you get there, you get there. And if it's there, it's there. And that's not someone that takes advantage or takes the bull by the horns and really is in charge of their success. And for me, it's like the lead comes in, I'm calling it, it's going to answer. If it answers, it's a deal. And I'm like, it's so competitive. I'm in the fast lane while you're sitting in the traffic jam lane, just sitting there playing on your phone.
99% of the calls that come in, the people are not comfortable to tell you what's going on. They hang up on you just because they're mad of their own situation. Yeah. It's not you.
Yeah. But it's understanding that, which is key.
It's getting them to...
Because then you're not mad when they're mad because you understand they could be mad and they're mad because they're mad at themselves.
Me and you were in debt.
Yeah.
And you just had to refinance your house to pay off debts.
Yeah, I'd be pissed off.
You're fighting with the wife and the kids need this and that and you're running behind. Yeah. Bro, there's nothing like running behind. It takes us all back to being at the fucking bottom of the barrel 100%. With $0.
So once you understand that you're talking to people on a painful spot at the bottom of the barrel, then that's why I play therapist. And that's why I say it.
And God damn it, if you've never felt pain, there's no way to make somebody understand what pain feels like.
So I do a huddle with the whole team. Okay, it was about 50 to 60 people on this huddle. Inside of this huddle, I go over a client that I did a deal for today that I've been talking to since March or April that didn't work out. So I kept good notes and kept following up with them. And June 1st was the day I could actually do it. And on June 1st, he texted me and he said, I'm ready to go. He texted me before I texted him. And I was showing the team that if you keep up, because a lot of us, we're just so engaged with the business that's coming to us, we're not staying organized with all the other business out there. And I said, if you could stay on top of all of your clients, not just your new clients and your new business, but your cold clients, your clients that want to wait, your clients that don't qualify, your clients that need A, B, or C to get this done, your clients that had a death, your clients that are going through a divorce, your clients that need more time. It's not the time for them for any circumstance. What do you do with those clients? You have to organize those clients and put them in the right places and nurture them the right way. So I was showing the team that this was nurtured the right way, and I kept up with them every week. I just said, have a great week. Have a great weekend. Hey, a couple more weeks till we talk. Hey, make sure you don't get your credit pulled. Going over these things over and over with them and staying in touch with him so that way when he wants to do business with me, he knows it's me. He's not going anywhere else. I'm not losing contact with him because I've been staying on top of him the whole time.
I hate fucking bankers that tell the client,
I understand your situation.
No, bro, you don't fucking. The guy just told you he's fucking losing the house. He's late 1 month. He's trying to get something going.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, how much do you owe on this? How much do you owe on that?
You don't understand.
They don't understand.
So number one, they've never felt the same pain to understand the pain, to be able to diagnose the pain, and to be able to solve the pain.
Yep.
Or number two, this is the second thing, because I'm thinking about people right now that have felt the pain and are still not good at this. They felt the pain. They're still feeling the pain, and they feel the same exact fucking way as the client, so they can't be there for them because they're not even there for their fucking self.
Wow. When
you show humans a lot of options, they get confused. Like if I go to a restaurant and there's like a 20-page menu I'm exhausted. I go to the Instagram and I just look at pictures. I'm like, well, what picture looks the best, right? So like humans don't like to think, and when they have a lot of options and they don't know fucking par and buy down, and when you show them that, automatically in their head they're thinking that, well, now I have to shop, now I have to ask, now I got to make sure, do I do a par, do I do a buy down, what the fuck's a buy down, what is points, you know? So I feel like you're giving them too much information in that. The beauty of you being the professional is for you to pick the rate for them that you think makes sense.
Sunday night, my friend died.
Really? Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
There's two ways to go about it. Either you could crumble and fold, or you can make him proud. When adversity strikes and stuff happens, because I've had a lot of times in my life where I had a lot of shit go wrong.
Yeah.
And to me, I come in here and I focus on my clients' problems, and that in return helps me forget about my problems. So a lot of times when I play therapy for clients, not only selflessly is it for them, but selfishly it's a little bit for me. Because I'm like, if I focus on your problems and dissect your life, I'm not thinking about my life or my problems. So it's selfless and it's selfish at the same time.
Right.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
So I say that to you because now you have adversity striking. Well, now's your chance to really just start focusing on your clients, because if all of your clients you speak to put their problems in the middle and you put your problems in the middle, you're probably going to take your problems and run.
Yeah.
Because these people are dealing with a lot, more critical things than we are.
Yeah.
And harsher things than we are. So I believe you should focus on your clients you're talking to. Be their therapist.
When I'm on the floor and I'm fully engaged into this craft, right? I find a hard time getting off the phone. I really do. It's like every single time I leave my desk to go take a leak or to grab a cup of water or to have a cigarette and I come back, it's a Christmas tree, right? And I have to jump on that Christmas tree. And it's always overwhelming. Like, damn, bro, like every time I come back to my desk, I got to call this person back, text this person, do this, do that, voicemail here, emails here. So I'm always overwhelmed. And I talk about this a lot, right? Always being overwhelmed. If you're not overwhelmed and you don't have a chaotic business, that means that you're not activating your business to be chaotic. So anyways, I'm watching people in the office. And then I'm watching somebody that's, dialing their new leads, but they're also, on Snapchat at the same. And that would cause you to do something like,
Hello? Yeah, I was actually just calling you.
Click, right? You're too late. I would say that's like, level one, the average level. You got people that they think they're doing something, but like, dude, you ain't actually doing it. Like you're doing it while you're clueless. You're doing it while you're unconscious because you don't understand that the focus and being activated into what you're doing actually matters. Like, for example, sometimes I used to work out and I thought I could take calls at the same time. So I would take a call, I'd be like, yeah, I'm goal bundling. I'm taking an important phone call and I'm working out at the same time. When I get off the phone call, I'm like, fuck, did I do 2 sets or 3 sets? Was I on this or that? Where am I? How did I get here? I lose myself, kind of. Today I go to somebody's desk and I'm helping this individual at his desk run through the rituals and get some business. And then I go to the people and it's all still scrambled and all. And there's no list created. So I spent, 45 minutes. I ran an activity that I told you was super important. I showed you how I get business from it. And then you tell me that you started it, but you didn't finish it because you got caught up and overwhelmed. This is what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is like when you hear good information or that you have to do something or somebody tells you to do something that's successful, what is your ability not to listen, not to nod your head and give me a thumbs up, but this is not enough? What's your ability to actually execute on the information that you obtain? That, my friends, is one of the most important traits you could have in today's world, is not only being a listener, but being somebody who could take the listening, register it, write it down and make a plan, and then execute on it. And this is just about organization, but the overall theme of this is execution. This voicemail has timed out. How many fucking people are timing out in sales? Like I see people on this dialer and I'm getting complaints from the tech company saying, hey, you guys disposition rates, you guys are taking too long to go to the next call. I'm like, what does that even mean? They're like, well, we leave it for 45 seconds, then it times out. I'm like, so you're telling me there's so many people on my team that are leaving an unanswered call for 45 seconds before clicking next, that I'm getting complaints that's breaking our technology because people are so lazy and unengaged that it takes them 45 seconds to go, oh, I forgot to hit next. And some people might listen to this and be like, this guy's crazy. What is he talking about? Clicking fast when they hang up or when they go to voicemail? Yes, motherfucker, that's what I'm talking about. Clicking fast when they hang up and go to the next call. Because those seconds over the day equal minutes and equal hours over the weeks and equal deals over the months. Somebody takes 30 seconds to disposition a call, and I'm dispositioning every single second. That's an extra deal for me every single day. That's 5 extra deals a week. So even when I'm calling people I know, my hots and locks, I'm still texting while it's ringing because I want the text to be ready in case they don't answer. And then I'm leaving the voicemail based off the text, and I'm taking the text and putting it to ChatGPT and sending the email. So I'm like throwing 6 missiles at one person, all concentrated, and you're just dialing to dial. I'm listening to a lot of phone calls, and a lot of these phone calls do not have any substance. And you have to realize that when you're doing mortgage sales, it's much more than just a mortgage and the numbers. There's a lot that's hidden that you need to uncover in somebody's life to actually get them something that makes sense for them, and to actually make sure you don't get shopped, you don't get ghosted, and they're working with you for life. This thing has thousands of things inside. Mastering the Mortgage World collection. We got lenders, guidelines, lead buys, realtors, social media, networking, events, referrals, call scripts. There's drips, there's sales scripts, there's training modules, there's videos, there's a planner, playbook, blueprint, all at your fingertips with weekly live coaching. Make sure you join it. If you're in the industry and you do join it, you'll have an opportunity guaranteed to join us at Takers Brokerage. And if you're in sales or leadership, we also have sales and leadership masterclasses for you as well. Like, subscribe, and share this video with anybody you love. And next time you talk to a client, make sure you tell them what they need.